Welcome back, everybody, to another cruise vlog adventure. You guys can take a guess where I am. I don't know, maybe you can figure it out. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, so that's a hint. And it's not Manhattan style clam chowder, but it's New England style clam. Oh, and they call it chowda. Have you guessed yet? Well, while you're thinking about where I am in this chilly weather, I'd like to introduce you to a new member of the adventure squad.
Hi,
hello.
everybody.
This is Mother, aka Mimi, aka Florence. Flo, say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Today we are going on a 7-day adventure, and the adventure starts in... All right, so have you figured it out? We are in, how do you call it?
Boston.
Very good, Boston. We're going on the Serenade of the Seas. So a Royal Caribbean ship. This is going to be the smallest, oldest ship that I've been on. But really this is more about the ports. So we're going back to Canada, we'll be making stops in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Portland, Maine, and Bahama. So excited to have you guys along for the ride. So I flew up here from Charleston yesterday on board the first time an A220 airplane. Never been on one of those before. I was kind of not overwhelmed, but it was kind of a lackluster airplane. I thought it would be something a little more impressive with it being a brand new type of aircraft, but nonetheless flew on Delta, and that landing, well, I don't know if you want to call it a landing or a controlled crash. Was something else. You can see in the video here. But yeah, so made it over to the Doubletree Hilton here in Boston. Went to Strega last night for dinner. Couldn't get any reservations at any of the Little Italy restaurants, so ended up going to Strega downtown here and had some Italian food. We had, you had the Cioppino. Was it good?
Excellent.
It had all kinds of different seafood in it. I had the clams and linguine, which was chock full of clams, fresh, big, large clams, and fresh made pasta, and they gave you this like bread with this lemon garlic butter, which was really good. So I had a really good meal last night, and then came back to the hotel and ordered one, of course, Mike's Pastry, right? Can't go to Boston without having some Mike's Pastry. So I had a little bit of a sampler platter with some chocolate covered cannoli, some tiramisu, an eclair, and you had a lobster tail cream puff.
Yes.
Was it good?
Decadent.
And the canola or the cream puff or the tiramisu, was that good?
The tiramisu was wonderful.
And then
a
bite. And then went for breakfast today, which was not so great. Took forever to get seated and served, but had the avocado toast because we're heading over to the cruise port, so gonna have lunch in just a little while. And you had the breakfast sandwich. Was it good?
I did. It was edible.
The avocado toast was actually really good. It just took forever to get served. So yeah, waiting for the lift now. Going to make our way over to the cruise port, and we'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. So it is now 11:45, and we literally just got dropped off at the port, I don't know, 3 minutes ago, and we're now walking on board the ship. Very quick and efficient process here in Boston, getting on the Serenade of the Seas. So we've just boarded the ship and going to make our way to the muster station. It's about noon right now, so we can't get into the room until 1. I'm just kind of walking around the outside deck now and gonna find our muster station and go have some lunch. But yeah, it's actually a beautiful day. It's nothing like it was yesterday. It was horrible, cold and raining and windy, and now it's barely any clouds and just a lot of sun. So we just sat down at the Windjammer Cafe. It's nice you can sit outside if it's nice outside, which thankfully it is. And had a little bit of a smorgasbord for lunch today. I had some chicken tenders, some schnitzel, some goulash, mashed potatoes, and some macaroni and cheese. It was all pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's pretty good. Nothing bad, I would say, nothing fantastic. So yeah, we're about to head over to check out our rooms. I think we got connecting rooms. They're ocean view cabins. No balcony this trip, but at least I have a nice window to see the outside and what's going on. What's your first impressions?
The check-in process was remarkable as compared to my last cruise, which was about 13 years ago. They had a problem taking my picture with or without glasses, so oh well.
Because they're transitions.
Yes, transitions.
And it was so fast that we went from the outside to getting on board the ship that it didn't even have time for the transition to go away.
Right. And for lunch today, I had garbanzo beans, which were really good.
They can see.
I had a little tiny piece of schnitz with some really, really good cabbage or sauerkraut. And I think that's it.
What's your first impressions of the ship?
It's small, it's old, and it'll be good.
But it's clean and
it's
well
clean.
maintained.
Yes, and so far, I haven't had a problem.
So far, it's been an hour.
Yes, so far, so good.
The remaining 1,000 hours, there's no problem too. All right.
So look forward to more food in a few hours.
And entertainment.
And gambling.
And gambling. Oh, we need to go find the casino.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're going to go do next. Welcome back, everybody. So it's about a little after 4 o'clock, and I've got my jacket on because it's a little nipply. It's a little chilly. I shouldn't say nipply.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, it is. It's a bit nipply out. I mean nippy out.
Children might be watching. So it's a little after 4 o'clock, and this is one of the very few ships that I've been on that you have the ability to come out onto the helipad and enjoy a sail away. So yeah, it's about 4:30, like I said, kind of chilly, kind of windy, and we're just kind of waiting for the ropes to be undone. I can't see the ropes, so they're there. So we can start making our way to Nova Scotia. So we've made our way to the aft of the ship where it's less windy and not as cold. And you can see parked right behind us is the Jewel of the Seas, which is the same class of ship, just a different sister.
All the things
You can see she's already lifting up her lines, and she's going to head out of here first. And they're letting our lines out now too.
No, that one's still up, down, attached. I
This is
refuse
pretty
to
cool
do another Caribbean
to
cruise.
see two ships leave right at the same time like
Right?
this.
Where's that one?
So we just back up the whole way out? That's cool. Right behind it.
Put it in reverse.
This is really neat.
Ryan Little.
Then they let you put the seats back in that comfortable position, all the way back, like, you know, like this.
$1,000. More. Nice.
There's no crying in baseball.
Oh.